Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is week 14 of 2023 and today we'll be discussing some of the key events that happened last week and also the market outlook for next week. So let's get started. So this is the end of the financial year and Nifty on a year to year basis closed at exactly the same level where it started the financial year 1 year back. So the closing price of March 31st, 2022 was around 17,400, and on this year's closing we closed around 17,350, the Friday closing. So actually the whole year has given a zero return, but at least the last week we have seen a great rally. So on a week to week basis, Nifty has rallied more than 400 points, which is close to 2.5%, and BankNifty has rallied around 1200 points, which is close to 3%. Finally, we started seeing a rally in Indian market, and if you see the US market, both Nasdaq and S&P 500 are rallying for last 3 weeks, and for the last 2 weeks we were not seeing that, and this week we are in line with the global trends. But this is not a confirmation yet, because as we know that the last week of the year ending, DIA is pumping a lot of money sometimes to show a good financial report on their end. And if you see the Friday trades, DII has pumped in around 2,500 crore, and there is a very less buying from the foreign institutions. So definitely that is a concern still, that they are holding a short position of around 90%, and only 10% is the long position for the foreign institutions. But DII has bought heavily on Friday's market. So we have to closely watch next week how it goes. But on a macro level, things are looking not that bad. All the negative news have factored in, and no fresh inflows of negative news. That is actually the good news for market right now. So coming back to next week's news, we have RBI policy meeting on Thursday, and then this week we had a GST collection report which came highest 1.6 lakh crore, and the PMI data is also looking good. And the only concern from the foreign institutions where the our Indian market was a bit heavy on the valuation side. But given that the valuations has corrected a lot this whole financial year, we can expect a good stable return for the next financial year. Let's hope for that. So now coming back to next week's market outlook, I am holding quite a bullish view on Nifty for the next week and the whole April series. And already for the last 2 days we are seeing has started rallying. So the downside will be 17,000. We'll be closely watching that level, and if it gets stabilized around this 17,350 to 400 level, we can obviously see a up move up till 17,800 and 18,000 on a very short term in April series only. And next week we will strongly watch some of the important levels like 17,400, 17,500, 17,600. So all those levels will be very important, and finally 17,800 will be the key level to watch for next week. But next week we have two holidays and it's a 3-day session only, so I'm not expecting a huge up move, but Nifty should hold the 17,300 level on the downside at least for a bigger move on the April series. So let's hope for the best and see you next week. Bye bye. Thank you.